because there's a double standard in church when it relates to women, and it's abysmal hypocrisy. You got outer shape preachers. Our misogyny has become institutionalized and cloaked under spirituality.
Like, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell so you get notification anytime I go live or make a video. Hey, it's 2026. Let's get into this, ladies and gentlemen. It's gonna be a great year. Y'all stay tuned. Let's go. Jamal Bryant, the most scammiest pastor in American history. Why do you say that, Mr. Tatum? I used to listen to Jamal Bryant back when I went to an all-black church and before I realized that these people are frauds. Jamal Bryant, back in the day, hoodwinking us. Let me tell you how he preached. I'm still the man. Although I haven't been faithful to my wife, none of my wives, and probably got babies out of wedlock at Empowerment Temple where I left because I'm cutting up. But I am the man. Even though my wife can't put no clothes on because she want to be worldly, I'm still the man. That's what. Let me play the clip. Look at that man's wife. You supposed to be believing in God. If you reading the Bible, you ain't gonna put that on because you holy. And you supposed to be following the word of God. But see, these people are worldly. They just work for the church. They just entertain at the church. They not talking about nothing and teaching nobody nothing. Jamal Bryant cheated on his first wife at the church while he was the pastor at Empowerment Temple when I used to watch the sermon. Let me ask you something. Have you ever Googled your own name? Do it sometime. You'll be shocked how much of your private information is out there, your address, your phone number, and even your family details. And here's the crazy part. Data brokers and random websites are selling your information without your consent. That's where Incogni comes in. Incogni tracks down and removes your personal data from hundreds of data broker sites, the ones that collect, sell, and repost your information for profit. And now with Incogni's custom data removal, you can maximize your online privacy. That means if you find your personal information on any site, you can just send Incogni the link and their privacy experts will handle the rest. It's really that simple. Remember, a VPN protects your data going out, but Incogni removes what already is out there. And they can't harm you if they can't find you. This isn't some shady privacy gimmick. Incogni's custom data removal process was verified by Deloitte, proving they actually get results. Take your personal data back with Incogni. Use code Tatum and get 60% off an annual plan at incogni.com/Tatum. That's incogni.com/Tatum. Protect your privacy today. Jamal Bryant cheated on his first wife at the church while he was the pastor at Empowerment Temple when I used to watch the sermons. Let me show y'all the clip when he cheated on his wife. I'm still the man. I was at my house, my apartment, laying on the floor, watching Jamal Bryant preach. And this was his new sermon that he did. And I knew he cheated on his wife and all that. I said, I want to see what this brother got to say. And this was the clip. Roll it.
Bishop John Bryant, who this morning is in Nevada for the primaries and is preaching this morning. My denominational leadership is Bishop A.J. Richardson, who is on a missions trip in West Africa this morning. And the psalmist said, you have to encourage yourself.
And they cheering too.
I'm glad that all of you all are here this morning. But today I'm going to preach to myself. 2 Samuel chapter 12. 2 Samuel chapter 12.
I'm going to preach to myself at church.
I want to look at just one verse. 2 Samuel chapter 12, verse 7. Then Nathan said to David, you are the man. This is what the Lord, the God of Israel, says. I anointed you king over Israel, and I delivered you from the hand of Saul. I ask that you go to Psalms 51. Psalm 51, and want to look at verses 10 through 13. Create in me a pure heart, O God, and renew a steadfast spirit within me. Do not cast me from your presence or take your Holy Spirit from me. Restore to me the joy of your salvation and grant me a willing spirit to sustain me. Then I will teach your transgressors your ways, and sinners will turn back to you. You may be seated. I want to preach for a little while today using as a subject, I'm still the man.
And they cheering. And this is after he cheated on his wife and she left him with a woman, allegedly a woman at the church, whom many believe that he got pregnant. And he come back and teach this sermon, preaching to himself on a Sunday morning with people there, making it all about him, trying to compare himself to King David, who was the king of Israel, appointed and prophesied about by God himself. Jamal think he like him. Now, this is his response to his wife dressing like a hoochie mama. And he had the nerve to chastise the church because he wants justification for his wife looking like a bimbo. I don't know where they went. Mind you, his critique is coming from a man that is married to a second wife after committing infidelity, and also at a second church. He left Empowerment Temple, went over to New Birth, who was where he proceeded after Eddie Long, who was a I would say a prankster. He was a fraud person himself. Eddie Long got caught messaging young boys at the church, sending pictures of him in the bathroom. And the scam artist took over that scam church. And this is his response. Roll the clip.
Because there's a double standard in church when it relates to women, and it's abysmal hypocrisy. You got outer shape preachers who rail on modesty but have never preached a sermon on obesity and gluttony. Our misogyny has become institutionalized and cloaked under spirituality. Today, if a man falls out at the altar, you will let him lay there. But if a woman lays out at the altar, you'll pull out more sheets than Bed Bath and Beyond.
Time out. Do you know why? It's because when a man fall out at an altar, he have pants on and a suit. When a woman falls out at the altar, she got a dress on with her booty coming out of it. So when you lay down as a woman and your skirt come up and the whole congregation see your underwear, that's a problem. That's why they throw the towel on women and lay up there so you don't see they hoo-ha. Men got full clothes on. Women got mini skirts on at church nowadays. That's why, Jamal, why you playing? You been in church your whole life. I've been to a black church. They don't put no towel on you just because you a woman. It's because women be wearing clothes that if they somehow lean a certain way, everything out. Let them finish. We got 2 minutes on this. Let them finish.
In the black church tradition, in case you did not know, in the church that you were raised in the black church that you were raised in, ushers coming down the aisle had to put their hand behind their back. That was, in fact, instituted for female ushers so that men who were sitting on the aisle would not be attracted to look at their derriere.
Think about
so they
this.
had
Hold on,
to put their hand.
Time out. I don't know if that's true, but that don't make no sense. You putting your hand on your lower back with that big old grandma booty ain't finna stop nobody from looking at it. You telling me a usher is walking down the aisle with a donk, big grandma booty, two ham hocks, and she got a hand at her lower back, and you somehow are gonna be like, I don't see nothing. You telling me that hand covering that whole booty? Y'all ain't never been on black. Can I keep it real? Black women's booties is different. Not all of them, but it's a lot of them. And a hand ain't covering all that. If anything, the usher putting a hand back there make you look at the hand. Now you're looking at the hand and the booty. Because usher got gloves on. And they got a regular thing with the white glove on. If anything, you drawing attention to the back of you. Jamal, why you lying? Roll the clip.
Behind their back to block the eyes of nasty deacons who couldn't keep focus on the cross.
I hate these sermons like this. So disingenuous.
We have placed the full responsibility of warding off temptation on women without putting a demand of sexual discipline on men.
Kind of true. That's not fully true.
We have swallowed an Americanized rape culture. The American rape culture asked women first, what were they wearing? As if the hemline is an invitation to violation. So no correction for brothers in tight pants. No correction for brothers who got their shirts unbuttoned all the way to their belly button.
Women.
No correction for brothers wearing the tight shirts even when it's wintertime. Be very clear that the Jezebel spirit is not gender specific. There are Jezebels and there is Jarrell.
If y'all notice, the people cheering the most are the women. The over-feminization of the black churches was killing the church. It's killing the church. And people like Jamal Bryant are feeding into it because that man shouldn't even be preaching because he's the Jarrell that he talking about. But yet he can stand up and gloat on behalf of women to bash men and get support from women all over again. You are the one you talking about, but yet you behind the pulpit preaching. It's not that our culture allows men to get off the hook. It's that our culture want women to be able to do whatever they want to do and not hold them accountable for anything. If you dress like a duck, people gonna treat you like a duck. If you walking around dressing like a slut, people are gonna think you a slut. And therefore, all the dirty dog men that don't want nothing but sex from you is gonna approach you. The good men who want women to marry them ain't gonna talk to you because you're presenting hoe vibes. And so therefore the men that want the hoes are gonna want you. Now, I think it's wrong for men to act that way, but you should also tell women don't act that way or don't dress that way or don't present yourself that way if you don't want these men coming after you. At what point are we gonna address both sides? A man raping a woman is wrong. A woman going to a bar, taking drinks and shots and getting drunk and going home with a man she don't know is also wrong. When I was in college, back in the day, women used to protect each other because they always had the hoe in the group that want to go back with the football players. And the women go, "No, you ain't taking my friend because she was drunk." And they be like, "No, they quit talking to her. They trying to block her." That's back when women cared about each other. How about y'all do that at the club. Instead of y'all all drunk and you see your friend go back to the house with some dude she don't know, and y'all think it's cute because he the star running back. Come on, y'all don't want me to get real. Y'all don't want me to get real. Women, in my opinion, the reason that men are slutty like they are because they got enough slutty women to sleep with. Why do you think men, because they got women that'll sleep with them. Why do you think Jamal Bryant cheating on his wife? Because you got a woman at the church that'll sleep with the pastor. When are we going to start critiquing the women too? Why do you think there's OnlyFans? Because we got enough women that want to put their booty and stuff online. That's it. If women would have respect for themselves and they wouldn't put their vagina online, nobody watching it. So it's wrong for men, and it's also wrong for these women. There is no excuse for a man to rape a woman. But women, there is no excuse for you to go to home with a man you don't know. There is no excuse for you to go get drunk at a party and be doing stuff and then try to blame somebody else because you blacked out. Take some accountability for your actions. All right, I said enough. Y'all can cancel me all you want. I don't care. It's 2026, and I don't give a flying flip about what you say about me in 2026. Go follow me on social media, The Officer Tatum, on all my platforms. All the links are in the description section. Shout out again to Black Line for supporting Nick Shirley and making sure he's safe. I love you guys. Appreciate you. I'm out of here.